Hi there, I'm Vaishy, and today we'll be doing a few realism arts, and let's get into it. So this is a rose, a picture of a rose that I took. I don't even remember when, but it was a long time ago, and I decided to draw it. So here we go. So I started out just quickly adding the base colors and the shading on the side, and I quickly added in the details, and this actually took like an hour, but it doesn't really seem like it. So here I'm just quickly adding more and more details. If purple roses existed, those would be my favorite. Roses are my favorite flower. And now it's close-up time, so I'm just quickly going in and slowly giving you a nice look onto how art really takes place other than the time-lapse version. I love how many colors are actually in one piece of anything, but you don't really see it. It's all because of lighting and just shading, and everything is just so pretty, and I really had a lot of fun drawing this. Now I'm just quickly going over and fixing that little spot which is bugging me, and here I love how the shading is so pretty on the real rose. It's like a really bright red to like a muted red, and even some pink every now and then. It's just so cute. Speaking of that, what's your favorite color? And what's your favorite rose color, I guess? Well, yeah. Now I'm just quickly going to add some more shading, because right now what I'm doing is just adding in the lines, the shading, and just fixing everything up. And it just genuinely does take a lot of time, but it's okay, we're doing it. I love how there's so many pretty petals, and they just come together to make this little rose. And in the picture you may have seen that I was just holding it with my hand, and yes, thankfully there were no spikes on it, so well, it was already removed rather, and ouch, I guess, if there were. Well, yes, now I'm just gonna quickly, right after this, quickly go in and blur everything out, as in blend everything in. I use the blur button, and it just really helps. Right now I'm using some custom paint pens from Ibis Paint. You'll see right here that I'm using orange, and that's very weird because this is a red rose, but actually when you look into the details there is orange in like the nooks and corners. And when I blend this out, it actually turned out really nicely. And yes, we will go back to the time-lapse method in just a second. Here I'm just quickly going to now make the outlines from black to red and a little bit of orange, just to mix in between. And yes, I'm still fixing in the shading. It does take a lot of time, but here we're gonna start using pink. Well, right here I'm just changing the color of it, and it's back to time-lapse method, and I'm adding in some white details, pink details, and I added in my sign. Voila, this is the final product. I actually really enjoyed doing this, and I really loved how it came out. I think it could be a little better, but I've not really done that much realism on digital art. But now we're gonna do some more realism, and that is drawing some lips. And these are rather lips with fangs, so it can be implied that it's a vampire. Well, yeah, most likely. And I did post this one on Instagram, and every now and then I do post some sneak peeks or just like actual art pieces that will be featured in the next video, except I don't tell anyone, as in everyone on Instagram, on what is gonna be featured in the next video. Well, here I'm just quickly blurring out and adding in more details, the colors, and genuinely I love how end products turn out. Here I'm just adding in some sort of shading, and I'm just gonna quickly finish the shading of the teeth, and voila, the teeth are over, and I'm just going over and fixing the details and drawing the lines on the lips and giving it texture with my custom paint pens. Adding in some details and adding more details across, and I actually reduced the sharpness of the corners, and then I added in shadows and quickly went back to fix some stuff. And here I'm just quickly adding more details, and I really love the way it came out. And this is the final product. I just added in my sign and voila. This one was actually my favorite out of the three. I don't know what would be your favorite. What are your thoughts and opinions? Tell me in the comments, and tell me your favorite at the end of this video, after you watch the third one. Well, now there is a third one, so let's get into it. This actually came out of nowhere. I just wanted to draw an eye all of a sudden, and I have done previous eye arts, and I just wanted to do one digitally. This is a digital art video. I will go back to traditional art, don't worry. Well, yeah, here it is, and let's just quickly start going on with it. And I absolutely love green eyes. They are so pretty. So I just drew one, and I'm now just going over and drawing some eyelashes. I actually did green eyes so it could go with my mermaidy makeup. So yeah, so what I did there was I just quickly finished off her makeup and I just drew her eyebrows. Now we're going in to do some details, and I just wanted to like give some light onto there, giving some texture, some teeny tiny little eyelashes on the bottom as everyone has. And voila, I really love the pink mixed with the blue. It just turned out really nicely, and I really like it. Actually, I like my traditional eye art more, but this one did turn out good, and decided why not make it into a YouTube video. So yeah, not all artists show this, but I actually tried another one, but I miserably failed. But I think I can fix that with some eyebrows, some details, a lot of effort and time. Well, that's it from me. You can go to my Insta and follow me there, and I constantly post things there, things that won't get onto YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later. Bye bye.